Life Hacks Beyond Convention with Dee and Sonia.
Having said that, soy is quite interesting because apparently in a lot of the Asian population, like they've done scientific research and whatnot and shown that the soy can help to protect from breast cancer. Has some
Okay,
properties.
that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. And once again, it might depend on who they're testing. As in, if you're testing an Asian population, maybe it's the case for an Asian population because of the genome. Maybe that wouldn't be the case for us. So,
Yeah, don't know.
yeah, there's too many variables, isn't there, with a human being?
There is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of soy, but
Yeah.
I quite like tofu every now and then. I don't mind marinating it and then cooking, just frying on
Frying it?
side. Yeah, and then just having it in a burger. I like
Oh, yes.
some tomato and lettuce and stuff like that. That's pretty
Yeah. We've had some Hare Krishna friends that made us what they call, it's a casserole, but they called it meat eater's casserole, done with tofu. And it was magnificent. It was done similar to that, marinated, and then,
Well, the beauty of tofu is it does take on all the, because it's fairly flavourless by itself. It just soaks up all the flavours around it. A lot of people don't like tofu at all, though. So especially in my circle of people, there's not many people I know that would be happy if I served them tofu.
Oh dear.
So I tend not to.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't have a lot of it myself.
Yeah. I was trying things with soy flour as well and stuff like that. And that's where I came unstuck. Yeah. So.
Almond meal, though, like almond flour, that can give a really nice texture. I did these scones a fair while ago now, but I did part of it had the almond flour and part of it was just normal white flour. But, they were really yummy scones.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I made pumpkin scones, so it must have mashed up pumpkin or something.
Yum.
But that was nice, and it was just a slightly different texture.
Yep. Yeah.
But I've never tried soy flour.
Yeah. Mum used to make Greek almond biscuits.
Oh, yeah. That would probably be with an almond flour, wouldn't it?
Very much so, yeah. They're very crumbly, though, more like a shortbread almost. Yeah.
Now that you say that, that's probably what it was about these scones, because it had normal flour as well, and the pumpkin gave it moisture. But I bet that's what it was. It wasn't actually a shortbready as such. But now that you say that, it was denser like a shortbread.
Yes. Yeah.
It was yummy. I should make them again. I've only ever done it once.
I've never made a scone in my life.
Probably that almond flour will have weevils in it now, and I have to go and get it back in again.
Oh dear.
I don't like cooking much, do you?
No, not at all. Dislike it with a passion almost. I've got a repertoire of recipes that I'm capable of cooking. But yeah, it's just a stressor for me.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, my mum was a gourmet cook, but didn't want anyone in the kitchen, so I couldn't even turn a stove on when I moved out of home at 16. So, and I think she used to get stressed, even though she loved it, she'd get stressed. So I build up a picture that it's meant to be absolutely perfect, and there was no way in hell I was going to, if I can't turn a stove on, I'm not going to cook properly, am I? So, yeah. I never cooked a roast until after I met Tony, so I was in my 40s before I cooked a roast.
Yeah, well, I have never really successfully cooked roasts. I've cooked them at different times, but they're definitely not as successful as some people's roasts.
I do a 7-hour, I think it was Maggie Beer or one of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a really slow roast of lamb with, rosemary and garlic. So once I did it and got it right, I'll never
just
forget it. So I
replicate it.
keep,
Yeah,
yes, that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
mm.
Yeah, well, I've got actually, I was only thinking because another project, this is going back to, how I was talking about history all that time ago.
Yes.
um, I was thinking because I talked to one of my nieces and about working on a family cookbook with
Oh,
just,
yes.
yeah, just trying to get all the family things together. But once again, I don't know, it's just something that over the years we hadn't done because it's
Mm.
just really time consuming to get it all in and then to, what's the word, format it and everything. But
Mm.
I thought, oh, I can do the same as what I did for the memoir, the
Yeah.
cookbook. I just take the photos of the recipes, stick it into the AI and get the AI to transcribe them for me.
Brilliant idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I should be able to collect all of those family um,
Mm.
recipes, which is good because one of my daughters, even again recently, it was just like, oh, I don't know how you used to make that, Mum, because mine never turns out like yours. Because I'd made them a lasagna, and she
Yep.
just said, I don't know what you do different. I was like, I don't know either. It's just all.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm. I've
and
got a
yeah,
I've got a little exercise book, the old quarto size, which is
yep.
smaller than letter size, and I've got letters that Mum wrote with recipes in them stuck in this
Ah,
book.
yeah,
And
yep.
I don't know that the AI would be able to decipher the writing,
Oh, handwriting.
handwritten, yeah. But
That's
I
something I
get
wanted because I had a letter from this is a historical document that we came across a letter to someone, and about 2 years ago, I got the AI to try and because none of us have been able to transcribe it, and so
okay.
yeah, and it couldn't transcribe it, but I thought that's all right. I'm going to try it again
Mm,
because that was very well, it was just hard to understand, like,
yeah,
because it's a really old letter. So the way they wrote back then was just
yeah.
different.
The
So,
cursive is so different.
yeah, so it was a lot
Mm,
different. But I think a lot of the, so it depends how the handwriting's been done because a lot of the handwriting it can transcribe.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So it's
doubt
worth
it'll do
trying.
mothers. Yeah.
Yeah. So it just
Mm,
depends.
yeah.
But
But there's a whole heap of recipes from a couple of other people as well. But that's an interesting idea because a lot of them are family. Mm,
yeah, so we can
mm,
actually get them digitized and then it's
yeah.
really easy to do whatever you want with it, isn't it? You can
Yeah,
use it
well,
digitally.
you
I
got
prefer to have a book. I'd like to get it
yeah,
printed then.
yeah. You got cousins and stuff that will have other family recipes you could put together
Yes,
too.
I do,
Yeah.
especially on mum's. And she was talking about, like, she always does a fruit cake, and that was
Mm.
our grand's fruit cake.
Oh
So,
yeah.
and she always does it at Christmas time. Oh, that was grand's recipe.
Yep.
So, she's my
Yeah.
mum's mum.
Yeah.
Mm.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Mm. And like my pop, he every Christmas he would do. None of us. I don't. I need to ask my cousin if she's got the recipe. He did pickled onions, and they're the best
Oh
pickled
yeah.
onions ever. But it was very. He was very particular about his vinegar recipe.
Yep. Yeah.
It was just. It had to be
Uh,
just this. And of course, while he was alive and I was young, I did
Took
listen
it
to
for
him, but
granted. Yeah.
did. He
We all
just
do
did
it.
such good. He just did such good pickled onions, and he did tell me a few times what. It's not like the recipe was a secret,
Yep.
because I know some people have got their secret recipes. Well, Pop wasn't like that. He
Mm.
he was happy to tell us. He wanted us to know, but
Yeah.
I never wrote it down,
Yeah. It
and I've
wasn't
never been able to
important at the
replicate
time.
it. Mm.
Mm.
And he did sugared almonds as well. So that was at
Oh yes.
Christmas. Yeah, we'd get sugared almonds and pickled onions from Pop.
Yep.
Yeah,
Love it.
his recipe.
Yeah.
So I went hunting for a sugared almond recipe to try and replicate his because a lot of the recipes that are out there, they're nothing like how Pop did his.
Yeah.
I did manage to come across something, so I think I could replicate it, and I did that for everybody one Christmas. And even Mum
Yeah.
said, "Oh no, this was very, very similar to Pop's
Oh,
recipe." So
good.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that's good. and I have got that recipe somewhere.
Oh dear.
But I'm thinking photograph. Well, we'll see, won't we?
Yes.
I will
Yeah.
give it that's sort of on this year's project. I
Yep.
don't know exactly
Mm,
when. There's not that much.
mm.
We're halfway through the year.
Oh, I know. I know. Yeah.
Maybe I should say
Looking.
it's on this decade's project.
Yeah.